Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I guess you already know where you are. This is Baggy's Piano Basic, okay? So I'm here for what? Beginners, as you know. Baggy's Piano Basics, okay? So we want to learn the basics, okay, as well as possible. So today I'm just going to talk about ninth chords, okay? So you hear people say 7 chord, 9 chords, all those type of chords or kind of chords that you have, okay? But you don't incorporate them in your play, okay? So today we are going to learn, okay, how to make it, how to memorize them, how to get them on our fingers, on our muscle memories, okay, as well as possible. Okay, so let's dive right in. So you build all those 9 chords, 7 chords out of the major chords or the main chords that you play, okay? So on the C scale, okay, so if you have this, that's the C major, Re, that's the 2, D minor, that's the E minor, F major, that's the G, okay, G major, A minor, that's the diminished, okay, B, okay, then that's the back to 1, okay. Or in other words, we also have you can use the scale degree to identify them or describe them. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then back to 1, okay. So that's it. So when you want to play a ninth chord, you have the scale degree of the note. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then back to 1, or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and so on, okay. This is 1, this is 3, okay, this is 1, this is 3, so 1, 3, 5, okay. So 1, 3, 5, this is what? 6, this is what? 7, okay. So you have the 1. So the one chord is made up of the notes 1 or the scale degrees 1, 3, and what? 5. Okay. So when you move forward, this is what? 6, 7, 8, 9. This is what we want to talk about today. So this is what? The 9. That is what? A 2. So it's either a 9 or a 2. So when you look over here, this is the 2. Okay, so you just play it. That's all. So there's a difference between this and this. So the importance, okay, or the essence of knowing the 9 chords, when you have 1, it's good to have 1, but it's better to have 2. Okay, so if you have this chord, you know how to play with the inversions, but it's better you add something to it, okay. So when you add something to it makes it more palatable, more beautiful, more delicious, okay. So there you go. So most of the time, maybe the challenges that maybe I had, that I think maybe beginners might also find themselves in, is that most of the time I was only playing the ninth chord at the root, okay. So I was only playing this. If it's a fa, if it's a la, okay. But we can play these chords in the various inversions, okay. So but I want us to start with the root chord. So with the root chord, you have, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So once you know that the do, the one, what follows is the two, and you can notice, okay, or you can observe that the one, the ninth is always in front of the one. The ninth note, okay, the ninth note is always in front of the one. So if I have the one, the ninth note is here. So if I go to the two, the ninth note will be in front because this is 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's the ninth. So the ninth is in front. When I go to the three, so I have the 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the ninth notes are always in front. So it gives you an easy movement and an easy flow. So sorry. As easy as ABC. Now let's go quickly into playing it in other inversions. So I'll start with the second inversion because it's very simple in the second inversion. So you know the first one, your first chord or your first your one is, then the inversion is this. This is the first inversion, then this is the second inversion, right? So one, we play it in the second inversion. You see, the reason why I want us to tackle the second inversion is because you see the first inversion, the root chord, you can see that there is only a one over here, one note, that is the so. So if I invert it into the second inversion, which is this, I add this one to it, and it's almost the same as this, and it's very easy to play. So that's one, that's four, so that's four. Okay, so the second inversion, assuming you want to go to a two, so this is a one and a two. Very simple. You get it. Then we go to a three, the second inversion. We go to a four, the second inversion. So that's it. So the root chord, then we move straight to the second inversion. Okay, so now we've gotten the second inversion of the ninth chord, and we have gotten the root chord. Now let's tackle the first inversion. Now the objective is to get this on our muscle memory, okay, so that when we are able to start with the root chord and we are able to get a ninth, we can do it on the second inversion. Assuming maybe we've played a song and now we are somewhere here and you want to play maybe the four, okay, or maybe you're at a three and you want to play a four. You don't have to jump all the way to this side to come and play the root chord of the ninth chord, okay. So when you have this tool or this skill or these techniques, it helps you in so many ways. You can testify, because if I'm playing any song, okay, whether praise, reggae, worship, and someone is playing just the root chords, it's good. But if someone is playing the ninth chord at certain point, it's better, it sounds better. I'm just playing a random chord. Now, let's tackle with the first inversion, which is a little bit tricky, okay? So, when you play your one, so we are going to build up the ninth chord, the first inversion of the ninth chord from the root chord, as you know. So, this is it, the root chord. This is the ninth chord. So, with the first inversion, you know, first inversion is this way, and the ninth is here. So you can play this. Sorry. Okay. So you see, it's a little bit tricky. You need to master it. I've not even mastered it. Okay, so we can master it together. So you have it this way, or you can play the two here, or the 9 here. Okay, so it becomes something like this. Okay, so it's either or, okay, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, so when you go to, maybe assume you want to go to the fa 2. Okay, so it's just the how do you call it, the first inversion of the root chord, then the second note in front of the root chord. Okay, so that's the ninth. Okay, so what the things that you need to bear in mind is that the ninth note, or the ninth note, is the second note in front of the root note. Okay, so assuming this is the root note that you want to play, the second note in front is the 9. Okay, so assuming maybe you want to play this, the second note here is the 9. Okay, so that's what you need to know about ninth chords, and you can use it in your own way. You can use it in songs. Okay, when playing, maybe you are standing at a 1. Okay, you are stagnant at the 1. So okay, so you can do a lot with it when you are playing your praise. Okay, so it helps you play around with the chords when you know how to use the 9 chords. Okay, so master it. It's not easy. Beginning, it won't be easy. Okay, so you need to master it each and every day. Start with the root. Start with the one that you know. Start with the root, then leave the first and go to the second. Sorry, sir. And so on. Okay, then you now come to the first. Okay, so okay, at certain point I missed it, but forgive me. Okay, so we'll practice and be perfect. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you on another episode. Bye.